Welcome back to 5 Minute First Impressions. I'm Anthony Malik, and we have unitedworldschools.org here on reviewyour.website. So let's go. And we're waiting for a response. Okay. Maybe it's my internet is quite slow at the moment because the last 3 websites I've reviewed, these header images have been very jaunty loading. But this is, of course, a particularly large image in the background, and they're going to suffer in that way. They're always going to suffer. So, okay, United World Schools teach the unreached. Okay. Where did that come out of? What did I do to make that happen? Oh, who are we? I moused over that. Okay. So, first things first, this text, the top of this text or the bottom of this text is in no way vertically aligned to these. That's doesn't match. It's not symmetric, and there's something funny going on with this text being so high up in this border. Secondly, I have no idea where this button starts and ends because it doesn't start at the bottom of the border, but it kind of starts. It's quite a rather tall button, and it makes this huge pop down here. This is information overload, I think, right now. I don't even know what I want to click on, and I definitely don't have time, unfortunately, in 5 minutes to click into each of these. But even a hover action would be nice if it was to grey out or something, just to know that it's that button that's making this pop up. Gallery, get involved. You see, these ones are a lot smaller, and I feel they're nicer. Maybe this information could be condensed. I'm not too sure. Let's have a look. So 50,000 children in school by the end of 2018-2019. UWS, United World Schools, I'm guessing, will reach 50,000 children and young adults, ensuring they can read, write, and count. Get involved. Okay. I don't see how anybody could really say no to that. United World Schools creates educational opportunities for children living in the world's poorest regions. Okay, we are driven by our global mission to help reach children reach children that do not receive even the most basic education. Okay, so what have you? We've got the mess. Okay. So as I scroll down, this gets smaller and these start to match. Okay, that was I think that is unnecessary. That you see that getting bigger is very unnecessary, and now it works, except this text is way too small, and it's very blurry, so that shouldn't be there when I'm scrolling down either, but it works position wise, I think, at this size. So scroll down. So you have your message. We know what you're doing. That's great. You're providing educational opportunity for children in poorest regions. We build schools and support communities by providing free basic education for children who would otherwise go without. Okay, so your message is clear. I like this. Get involved. Partner your school. Partner your organization. Pledge your support. Great. Okay, so you've got a call to action down here, and we have to read more. Does this scroll us down? It does. Okay. My scrolling, and it does. So there is a plugin I've linked to a video before that might help you with that one. So let's scroll down here a little bit, and we can see your call to action is working nicely, and you got your donate buttons, nice and big and easy to understand. Every penny donated goes towards helping girls and boys in marginalized and post-conflict communities. Donate now. Cool. Okay, so there's a lot of, as I've said in previous videos, there's a lot of criticism to or against these carousels. Essentially, you see, I've only had time to read one of these and then I move on, and people don't read all of these. It just doesn't happen. So it's time to celebrate. The first 2 Myanmar schools are finished. Please support. Okay, so here's your call to action again, and it's, you see, nobody's going to wait for this to come along, and that's the problem with these carousels. So they might get lost because they're looking at these images and they have why, but they don't have that actual call to action. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here. I think everything from this line down is really beautifully done. I love this change here. It works very well. Get involved. This section is very well laid out. However, I have a bit of a thing against centered text in smaller columns. I don't know if they work that well. I would probably have it fully justified. They tend to work better, but that's up to you, and it's obviously a case of a little bit of experimentation we go down. So there's a lot more information down here. That's great, because if people are interested, they're going to go looking for it. You got the numbers. So the typography is good. The pictures are good. Your newsletter, it's a little bit too late to be showing it, but that's our 5 minutes. So I hope